The FBI thwarted a domestic terror attack on the White House's UFC event. The UFC Freedom 250 event was held on the south lawn of the White House with roughly about 80,000 people around the complex. A domestic terrorist network with multiple members across 5 states had been planning for months to carry out a mass casualty attack at the event. On June 10th, the FBI became aware of a credible plot involving individuals preparing for the attack. The plan was to stage a demonstration on the north side of the White House while small drones carrying explosive devices detonated over the UFC arena. The goal was to force the crowd and certain high value targets to evacuate to the south, where snipers and additional shooters with long guns would fire on people as they fled. Then a second wave was supposed to breach a White House gate while the chaos was unfolding. 5 people have been charged so far. Tyson Proper of Ohio, Daniel Eskridge of Missouri, Abraham Hermosillo Alvarez of Nebraska, Brian Omar Rowe, and Michael Allen Thomas of California. The group first organized in March of 2026 through no other place than TikTok in a group called Vanguard of the Old. They expressed ultra-religious sentiments, anti-government ideology, and grievances tied to government corruption, and guess what? The Epstein files. From there, they moved to Signal app and then Simple X for operational planning. A review of just one of the suspects' phone revealed at least 23 Signal users actively discussing pre-operational planning, including sharing maps of the capital area, sniper positions, and drone launch locations. Vice President Vance said publicly that 23 people do not reach this level of operational planning without serious funding and serious coordination. That is exactly right. This was not a lone actor. This was a network that self-recruited on a mainstream social platform, vetted the members, moved to an encrypted communications channel, developed a concept of operation, and was days away from staging a practice run in Virginia. And what stopped it? A parent. Proper's family contacted law enforcement because they were worried about his firearms purchases and who he was talking to online. Thanks to the parent who saw the shift in behavior and activity and recognized the signs of radicalization and escalation. I teach law enforcement and the feds about radicalization stages, how the youth are recruited and indoctrinated to take action, and you can now learn the same. You can do so by joining my newly launched Radicalization Awareness Network community by visiting the link in my bio and learn how to detect the indicators of online exploitation and radicalization to make sure your kids aren't becoming victims of online predators and terror recruiters. Make sure that you like, share, and follow to hear more news about events like this. And just like that parent did, if you see something, say something. Have a great day.